I hate this Pokemon so much. The legit anger in me right now as I'm starting up this I probably shouldn't have started this recording right away. Welcome back to Pokemon Crown Tundra, by the way. Good God. Okay, I've killed like 3 or 4 of these without even hitting them. That's how much this thing was being a pain in the ass. I wish I could have gotten rid of the hail, because that's the only thing that was keeping me from catching Beldum. But seriously, I know, yes, I'm using normal Pokeballs, blah, blah, blah. But, God, man, like, I've battled 5 of these things. And it finally went in a Pokeball. I want to throw this thing in the trash can just because of that. The cells in this Pokemon's body are composed of magnetic material. Instead of blood, magnetic forces flow through Beldum's body. You know what else flows through his body? Bullshit. Not naming you. Good God. Like, honestly, I felt like during all of that, I was actually going to legit find a shiny of it, and I was going to be forced to have to use like a Master Ball. Because I would have been afraid of it getting fainted. Even though I do have a shiny Metagross. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. Because we all got one in, what was it? Omega Ruby and the Sapphire game. I think they gave it away, actually. Okay, so I did miss a couple on the way over, but it's not that big of a deal. So we're going to be heading back to town unless there's... Okay, maybe we go down. Aerodactyl again. Oh, this is the graveyard. Cool. Okay, Mimikyus are here. Oh, the friggin' Dracloak Pokemon's here? Cool. What else is here? Nidoran. Well, that's like an easy way of catching that Pokemon. Is it the T Pokemon? Bell. That's cool. What else is here? Anything? Doll. What the hell are you? Oh, it's a Nidoran. Oh, I was like, what the well, there's the mighty steed right there. We found him. Oh, God. Giant's bed. Bronzong. There's nothing but fog around here, isn't it? Alright. I mean, we're getting pretty close to having all of that one. 6%. I think I went the right way to get home. No, this doesn't look right. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Never mind. We made it back. Yay! Alright, let's go listen to this dude's story. I'm probably going to take a break after this episode. Probably go to bed, because that was just frustration. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own 2 eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come, and follow me. So what's gonna happen? Are we gonna get that Pokemon that's gonna like fuse with Calyrex and it's gonna be like one Pokemon, or are they gonna be two separate Pokemon that can fuse together during battle? Huh. Kind of like the Kyurem, like Zekrom kind of fusion thing. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable, but my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it's best that you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. Okay, well. Hello, Carbink. The Pokemon that should clearly turn into a certain Pokemon but doesn't. There are all kinds of books about the Crown Tundra. Which would you like to read? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all of its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claims the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can now say which is the truth. Would you like to check it on the other books? King was a great Pokemon that brought abundance to our cold land. With a sweep of its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and blooms. With a sweep of its left hand, the fruit of the fields would ripen and grow heavily. Its great crown of green gleaming, the king galloped across the land astride its proud steed. And in their footsteps, buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. And so we worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all due tribute as king. Through these reigns did the king send its power, in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reigns, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, in thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reigns bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to give the king what this offer. Good God, people. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild and never forgotten. And yet, so they did. Hardy crops. While carrots can be grown in the Crown Tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracts close to where many soils are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to old fairy tales, the steed that the King of Bountiful Harvest rode upon loved both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice fruit carrots, and the others mentioning a black steed. Ooh. So we get to pick which type this Pokemon's gonna be, basically. Well, I want it to be a ghost type. But that kind of makes me want to look up what it looks like. To make sure it's definitely the type that I want it to look like. Isn't it tough dealing with the cold here on the tundra, with temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower with every passing year? While it's tempting to stay indoors where it's cozy, don't forget to move that body too. Try the Freezington Snow Samba today, and get your body moving to stay warm all winter. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toe, and freeze. Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to remember this? Then up we pop to start it all once more. Form a circle with friends and don't be shy. The Snow Samba will keep you young. Okay, that was weird. Minutes taken by the town's tourism lead. We got a lot of submissions in our last round, so our thanks to all the contributed ideas. We've settled on an idea for a new Freezington souvenirs, short allure and more visitors, a shirt featuring our own King of Bountiful Harvest. By reusing the artwork from some old documents, we should be able to keep design costs low too. Alright, that's it. So we basically learned everything that we could possibly learn there. Enough to almost give you a headache. Looks like Calyrex is back. What have you learned, human? Quick, bring the idiot. So I shall talk to you. A leak. Do. Hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? Oh, God. Human child, were you able to find something out about my loyal steed? You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist. It has been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? What the well, obviously the carrots. Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we were able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. Wonder, did the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. Well, that dude wanted... well, I was gonna get the seeds from this dude anyway, but if I get it from this guy, will that mean that I'm gonna get the ice one? Oh, God. Okay, I'll do that. We can bury the ore in our fields and make our crops huge. Here are the seeds as promised. Okay. Kind of carrot you'll get is determined by which field you plant the seeds in. Don't go planting those seeds I gave you willy-nilly in the village's fields now. These fields are for our own crops. Okay, Mr. Fucking Sensitive. Alright, Calyrex, I got some seeds. Have you found the carrots, human child? By the stars, you say that you have carrot seeds. Look at his eyes, what the that strange bag contains the seeds of carrots. You humans never stopped adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They are not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in the tundra of mine? Okay, so there's an ice one. I see two spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. And the other is there, huh? Yeah. Another spot is a field of gravestones where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds. Look. What in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. Well, that is going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed... you marked the two fields Calyrex told you about on your timeout. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and come on back. I'm going to go take a little bit of a break. Hopefully I'll be able to record this in a spot that I can actually hear the game. for the next episode. I'm also curious as to which field I should plant. I kind of want to go for the grave area. Of course, another cutscene. Nanny. Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon. Well, of course, my dear, I'd love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched all up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now you make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Yes, Nan. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it. I'm going to figure out which one I want. Obviously, one's a ghost type and the other one's an ice type, so I gotta figure out which I'd rather have. I think I kind of want the ghost. So anyway, guys, take care. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.